Hi, welcome to Drive with Care. It's a cheeky video this because I wouldn't normally be here. I'm doing another video for London, link up here. But if you're in London and you're driving around, why not do a driving video, right? So we're going to do a cheeky little drive around Westminster. I'll take us up, where shall I go? Park Mall. Well, I want to do Park Mall. I'll go up Whitehall, round Trafalgar Square, and see if I can wind my way to Buckingham Palace. It could be a long video, but you know we don't often get to go to London, do we? So no entry there. So there could be quite a bit of stopping and starting. I didn't think that my route is a left-hand turn only. Used to be that you could turn right there. I don't know London that well.
Eventually.
It's going to be crazy. The roads are manic. It's stop-start all the time. The hazard awareness is crazy. Cyclists, motorcyclists, taxis doing U-turns, the lot. So what I'll do, I'll take us up to Westminster here, Houses of Parliament. You can see it on the road, hopefully. Go round Parliament Square, up Whitehall. We'll do Trafalgar Square and maybe cut a left towards Pall Mall. I wonder if I can get to Buckingham Palace that way. That's what we're going to do. In terms of yellow and red squares, I don't know if I'll be doing so much of that, you know. I'm constantly aware of my hazards. Look at all these people. Someone's going to jump out any minute now, aren't they? Right, watch out for those people. Cyclists, everything. It's not a problem driving in London, you know. It's just like any other city and town. You just have to constantly be looking almost 360 degrees. You know what is around me all the time. You know, I talk about things changing every 3 seconds. I think it's every 1 second when you're in an environment like this. Got all those people crossing the road. Sunday is the best time to drive in London. I hear bagpipes playing. Road is clear from pedestrians. Parliament Square, there's Oliver Cromwell over there. Westminster Palace. No, Westminster Abbey straight ahead. Fabulous. I'm going to hang a left here so that we can get to Horse Guards Parade. Don't want to get onto the crossing before the light changes. I'll be stranded. So it's a green light, but of course people are not keeping clear, especially the buses. Tell you what, a 15-minute video to travel half a mile. That's what we're looking at here. Oh, I love that the crossing has got a little counter on it. Don't know if the camera's picking it up. 2, 1. That kind of tells me that it's almost time for the lights to change, and it is. So many tourists. We'll hang a left here. St James's Park ahead. I bet that's full of people sunning themselves. The parks are quite magnificent in the city of London because you've got all these buildings and the cars and everything. But once you get into the parks, sometimes you can't even hear the traffic. Okay, so the road is closed to the right, so I was going to go that way and then down Pall Mall. Is it called the Royal Mall? Pall Mall? But we'll go along here instead. Horse Guards Parade. "20-mile-an-hour zone." Oh, they've changed this since I worked up in London. 2 lanes now. It used to be 2 lanes anyway, but quite big lanes. But they've taken that right-hand section and turned it into a 2-way bike lane. I wonder if this is still all the barriers and all the road closures are still since, the King's coronation. Just trying to see what the road was there ahead. Wondering why this guy's only doing 15 miles an hour. But he's just getting on my nerves because that's what he's good at doing. That's where the soldiers do their training, on the right. Doing my old taxi driver driving bit. Lights were just changing as I got there. Choose your lane. Road ahead closed. Everything's closed. I can't go anywhere. Look at this. All the thronging people. So I'm just going to have to turn right. Does that mean I go back the way I came? At least you get to see Buckingham Palace for a moment. We shall drive down towards Victoria Station, I think. I guess if you know your way around, try and avoid the main roads, the main routes. I think because I've worked in London in so many different locations, I kind of get a vibe of where I am and where I'm going. On the left down here goes to Petit France. I can't work out if it's 2-way, but I'm going to go down here anyway. Looks like it's a one-way system, which is great because I'm only going one way. And I used to work here. 2 places I worked. The building on the right just has the white van tucked in there. Ministry of Justice, and then this big building on the left. Ministry of Justice again. Did some IT work in there. Probably still using my database. People want to cross. You're quite welcome. It's our tourist guide. Let's just all walk randomly. Oh, it makes me chuckle. Not that I'm any better, running an orange light and all that. St James's Park. Park Tube Station, down Petty France, Department for Work and Pensions on the left here, just after the trees, Westminster Abbey straight ahead. Fabulous. Oh, look at this. They're not even on the crossing, but I have to stop. Give way, keep clear, crossings, peoples. I want to go right here. It doesn't say I shouldn't turn right, so I'm actually going to. Whoa, take your life in your hands here, don't you? Scotland Yard on the right, or it used to be. I don't know if they've moved since I was last here. It used to be this big huge building, but it looks like it's been refurbished. This is the road that leads up to Victoria Station. See if we could do some concluding of video there. Didn't cross the river. Had to change my mind all the time. I didn't put a map at the beginning of this video simply because I kind of knew I was going to be changing my mind. Oh, this was the Scotland Yard building, I remember. Used to work here on the left, Department for Transport. They're probably still using my database. Victoria Street. Get off the cross. There's a nice big grid there. Didn't want to be stuck on that. Hey, you know what? This may be my only ever London driving video. This is chaos. I'm actually trying to get to Notting Hill for the next segment of my other video. But I thought, well, I've got to get from the other end of the city, where I was, over to Notting Hill, which is near Hyde Park. And I thought, yeah, let's just knock out a driving video on the way. How foolish. They're always doing refurbishment, aren't they, to all the buildings? The ever-changing landscape of the City of London. That's what I think. Crazy, you get past one set of lights and then you hit another set of lights. This is going to be a boring video, so I think what I might do is wind it up. If I have to stop again before I get to the station, which is only just down there, I suppose I could edit it a bit, couldn't I? It's not a hazard awareness thing, this, is it? It's just stop, start, stop, start. And because it's stop, start, stop, start, I can edit out the long bits. I could make this a 5-minute video if I wanted to. Speed it up. No, I'm stuck in traffic. This isn't going to get us anywhere. I think I'll just wind the video up here, so, you know, you didn't get a lot from that, because I didn't get a lot from that, but it was a little bit of central London. In fact, it was the city of Westminster, so what do you expect? Chaos, right? Thanks for watching and bearing with. I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. Drive with care.